Sir. Oh, no, that's okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Race number 1, second moto. We're taking a couple minutes to get some more motos in before lunchtime since we're running ahead of schedule. Vintage Ski Open. I'm just walking up to see what's going on, and I see the Corsetti boat out front. Not surprised, she's redeeming herself from her third place finish in the first moto. She had to get off. And this is a Joker buoy lane class. And Michelle opts to take it on the first lap. I don't know if that was her best choice, but she's got the speed to make it up. Who is that? The 29 of Peter Sullivan. The race winner from moto number 1. Corsetti's got the legs. That Corsetti boat is fast. Corsetti makes the pass back on Sullivan. Then the number 3 of Vino in third. The 117 of Groff. And the 23 of Sullivan, Peter Sullivan. And that one's Patrick Sullivan. Too many Sullivans out there. Sullivan goes wide. Groff capitalizes on it. We got the 47X of Charles Quinn, Chris Norton on the 777 550 boat, and the number 11 of Colby Everett. And the 25 of Josh Herman. 5 minutes to go in a lap. And then we're racing moto number 3, which is Super Chicken, and then we're taking a lunch break for 30 minutes. And then we'll resume our second motos. And at this point in the day, I think we have plenty of time to get into awards. So we are going to do awards today. So in case you did not hear, we are going to do awards today. We're going to roll right through these award ceremonies at the end of our racing because it seems to me like Lady O wants to play nicely today. She got out all of her anger last night and is being very kind to us today, and I'm probably going to eat my words for that, and we may have a tornado later or something. We got the Super Chickens warming up. We got any other Super Chickens coming down the line? Where are the Super Chickens? Erin Hayes getting ready. I see her getting ready. We have a Zipkin getting ready.
Yeah, we're ready to awards today. Yeah, we're doing good on time, so we might as well.
29. Sullivan takes the Joker buoy, yells something at us. We don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I'm not sure what he's yelling about.
I don't know.
And my butt's wet. I sat right in front of it.
Quiet down out there, Norton. Focus on your race. Yelling at us. Corsetti coming through lap traffic. She knows enough to give him a little bit of space. Ben's telling her to slow down. He tried telling her that in his moto, so she didn't beat him. He's worried about her beating him. That's why he didn't want her racing with him. 1:49 on the clock and a lap. Corsetti still out to a commanding lead.
Oh, really?
Patrick Sullivan still on the gas. I believe he's in third still, maybe fourth. These skis all look the same, lost track.
Beat up, mashing on me, and then eventually I put my arm in front of his to pin him in, so I couldn't really pull off, and everything's metal, so I couldn't I wanted to do it, man. I'm getting out of my headache phase. It's honestly not a headache. Daryl's did 5 times growth. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, right. No, I'll go on the depth. We're good. I screwed up because I assumed that 11:51 they're all nothing to do. So I took the screens, shut it all down, and then boom, they're up front. So I started to go figure out how to pull it out. So I got my piece. My sharing is okay different pages, 5:15, something like that.
We got the white flag coming out for Corsetti this time around.
I was wondering about that too if I had to do a second one because I shared yesterday's.
You guys start doing this, you're going to break something every single time. You fix it and then you break it. Yeah, that was yeah, I think all three of them I've been last of people who aren't getting injured or breaking. Hey, that counts. It's part of it. That's it. I'm pretty fucking tired. I'm happy to be fine. Bring some colors. Figure out. Like if you're in somewhere like this, just well, no, that's just optical.
Checkered flag for Corsetti.
And pass the pole, and you barely see it. No, it's not AI. That's optical.
Is the volume going to go out before short roundabout, before the jiggle?
Like you could film
doing this for years, or 27 minutes. It was ordered. She didn't take over. She told. Hold on one second. I'll take over. Who were you saying she? Wendy. She responded. She said, "Good." Unless you want to do it, man. I mean, it's your camera.
I think we're. Is this lunch break? Or are we doing one more?
It might be if food's here. So it's
12:02.
they're going to see food left to do.
Tower commander just said one more than break.
I took it off. I needed it. It's in my hand.
Sorry.
We would have been perfect. One of my brothers would
All right, we're going to run this Super Chicken class. Race number 3.
So I got 3. I'm doing a rotation.
They got the numbers. They didn't have the numbers for my race. I like the numbers.
Oh, how long it's going?
Yeah, being able to come around. I was like, where are we at? Like, not white flag.
That's rough.
It takes a while for it to clear out. So
No, it looks pretty good, man. I'm happy with us. Oh, they got chickens all over. That sounds great. Find out what's up. That's not in the tower since 13.
Tower, can you update the photo number?
We're on 3. Okay. I guess there's no one important.
All right, once we get through this Super Chicken Moto, we're going to take a little break, maybe a 45-minute break. And then we're going to roll into our rest of our second motos. And we are going to do awards today because we are so far ahead of schedule. We're going to crank right through awards to get everybody on the road quickly. And anybody else who wants to run the Joker buoy in the next set of motos, let's talk about it. Terry, you want to run the Joker buoy? Novice 1100 Limited is running the Joker buoy in the second moto. Hey, chickens, do you want to run the Joker buoy? They can't hear me.
I believe it. Dude, thank you so much. Awesome job, man. Thank you so much.
Hold the line. No Joker buoy. All right.
I appreciate it. Yep.
All right, Chicken Moto, we got Hager leading Hay. Looks like we got a scratch from Zipkin. These two were going at it in the first moto. They were beak to tail for a few laps before Hager motored by.
This tripod's awesome. Like, it's just so smooth that
$1,200.
you know what? It makes sense. You don't get all the jitters and everything else.
Investing in stability is big. It's like your camera's quality is fine, but figuring out you can figure out cheaper ways to be stable. Like
If you get shakes, like, yeah. So just like weight on it, you're saying.
stability, if you guys just technically coordinating. If that camera has a like maybe you can do like a USB zoom remote that you can mount
That'd be
to where
nice.
the left hand
Just making it smooth. You can tell you got a lot of time.
I get like
Okay. Said old and heavy.
just one. You don't want something
Hager running away from Hay out there. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left in a lap. There's going to need to be a chicken catastrophe for Hay to reel in Hager. We're going to take a lunch break after this, and then we will reconvene with race number 4. Race number 4 is Pro-Am Ski Stock. They will be the first moto up after our lunch break.
Trying to pace you. Depending on the water conditions and everything else.
Yeah, flat out great conditions. I think I'm doing like 65.
That's exactly.
In ideal conditions. Out on the course, I doubt
I got you at about 60 to 62.
If I hit 62 on this track, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's hard because we're doing this, but pacing, I've had you about 62.
Yeah, if I really dial it in and go right now, 64 maybe. So if I get
it's an enigma. Let's see it.
All right, checkered flag is out for Hager. Holy cow. the sun's out or something. Brent Hahn just walked up with a gold member suit on. Good Lord. Better bring the shades out when you're around Brent Hahn. All right, we're going to take a lunch break. We're going to start our second motos, race number 4, second moto, at 1 o'clock. We're going to set a timer at 1 o'clock. We are rolling into
You want me to end it now?
race number 4, second moto. That'll give us a 45-minute lunch break to get everybody fed. Make sure our awards are ready to go. We're going to finish up these last motos, do awards, and break down and get on out of Sylvan Beach.
Sounds good.
Until September. We will be back here September 7th and 8th for our last rounds 11 and 12 of the 2025 SBT East Coast Watercross Tour. We'll be back at 1 o'clock.
I think it won't matter as much, but I'm gonna do. We have a ticker, and we're gonna start with.
What's up, everybody? Check, check, check. Why don't I hear myself? Hello, hello. Hello? Check, check, check. Oh, there I am. Okay. Check. Check. Okay. All right, we are about to get started after our lunch break. Back with Moto 4. Going through 14 motos. East Coast Watercross here in Sylvan Beach, New York. View's a little obstructed today because the weather report was pretty gnarly, but so far we've gotten lucky, and it looks like we're going to get lucky all day. But kind of had to make a decision last night how we were going to set up, so we have the live stream tucked away in this trailer here because we were expecting strong winds out of the west, which is straight on, which would have meant huge waves and wind and rain and all that kind of stuff, and electronics don't like getting wet. So we had to call it, set it up here in this trailer. Slightly obstructed view, but we just got lucky and the weather's looking great. Really perfect, ideal race conditions. Race director Sean Dudek is in here. Solving ski problems. Let's look over. There he is.
Oh, I do have a grinder. Tell Cuts I do have a grinder.
He does have a grinder. Good news.
You already got the job done.
I forgot this trailer didn't get unloaded from Florida very much.
It was ripping out there too.
Yeah.
Too much for my liking.
But anyway, we're just hanging out, about to get restarted.
Oh, everybody. Hope I didn't hit your camera with throat
No,
and
you're
stuff.
good.
Nah, but the directional mic does a great job of picking you all up. Basically, you could stand over there and it's like I have a mic in your face. You could,
Awesome.
here, say
Oh,
what.
you're listening to it?
Yeah, no, you guys are live and mic'd up right now.
Hey, we're live and mic'd up. How's everybody doing?
Hi, everybody.
Who am I looking at?
What's it?
Who am I looking at?
Oh, this is Pete Burke.
Oh, I'm Terry Burke.
And what have you guys been doing this
We're
weekend?
trying to keep up with Charles and his awesome live streaming abilities here.
But you've been flying that FPV drone, right?
I've been trying to hit people on drones. Terry's been running the camera with Charles. And,
Yep.
we've been having fun.
Yep. So they're going to be running your East Coast stream for the rest of the season, figuring it out.
That's right. Learning all the things.
Excellent work. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm not very photogenic. I'm like, oh, I probably got mustard in my beard. What's up? Yeah. Is the color
All right, we're almost ready to go. Course Marshal Randy just got himself a little bit lighter, and he's ready to rip. He's not the fastest walker, but boy is he handsome. Woo! We love you, Randy. Cigarette mouth and all. Shirker, we just got word from the higher ups that you need to do a Le Mans start from the beach. All right, out of my control.
One of us is gonna.
Check, check, check. All right, Pro-Am Sport GP out there. We got Shirker. What race is this, Wicked? Oh, race 4. I'm missing my number 4. Down there somewhere. All right. Race number 5, you're up next. Race 5, Pro-Am Sport GP and Pro-Am Sport Spec up on the line. You are next on deck. Shirker coming down that front straight on at 9-12. 7 on the 730. Red, white, and blue, SXR 1500. Followed behind him is. Well, I know the next one's gold. Who's 15? Price on it, number 15. He was in behind 7, I believe. Shirker still putting that hammer down, make her look easy work. Doesn't sound like me? No. Right and 7 on the 730 coming down the front straight. Sports Spec racers getting their boats fired up, getting ready. Price coming down on number 15. Boats are spread out pretty far at this point. Gould on a 299 running down the front straight. Shirker going to be coming up on him pretty quick.
Maybe open the back door. There's a bunch of stuff back there. Or it might just be buried. It's locked.
Look at Brett Hunt on that 172. That Jet Pilot. Threads. Oh, yeah. Golden finger. Looking good, Brett.
Move over just like a few feet. He's like right in front of the buoy.
All right, race number 5 making their way up to the line. In no particular order, once again, Pro-Am Sports Spec. Oh, we got the 172 Brett Hans out of Broadview Heights, Ohio. Sponsored by John Frederick and Stephanie Sinclair. 896 Alyssa Groff of Manheim, Pennsylvania. 31. Sponsored by KLG Performance. The 125 John Mozanski out of West Hartford, Connecticut. Sponsored by Showtime Freestyle, Jet True, Blue Can Racing, and Rad Dunes. The 106 of Lucas Keene out of Manahawkin, New Jersey. The 31 of Morgan Beers, sponsored by HydroTurf, Nickerson Performance, PWC Doctor, Moto Pro, Moto Option, and Mike Haig. The number 7 of Kayla Pleska, out of West Henrietta, New York, sponsored by Watcon, Moto Option, and Pro Watercraft. That is going to be our Pro-Am Sport Spec class. Flag is out. Shirker coming back on probably the second round of lap traffic here. He's just dancing on the water with that 912. Gould on the 299 coming down the front straight on the white flag. Braden 7 on that 730 on his last lap. All right, Sugar 7 rolling in. We need some holders. We need some holders down in the lot. If you're able-bodied and can hold,
Sure. Yeah.
definitely need some holders.
Just have him tell me when he's good.
Oh, yeah, he's up.
Is he good? Yeah, okay, it's on there. So you want to film a video and I'll go from the camera through the I'll just show you whatever's going on.
All right. Boy, Han on the hawk. Look at him.
Film it. So we'll start from camera.
Creeping.
You guys have that.
Creeping.
The main issues you may run into is
Wicked's calling him back.
overheat. They can potentially have recording rules, but the biggest thing here is stability. So, like, if you guys were to upgrade something, potentially like
Oh, man, Keenan.
already have the shotgun mic that's the original.
Keenan Hahn on that inside option. Let's see if that outside
So,
is faster on the start, but it hasn't proven to be,
and be sure on your camera
at least not today.
to rig something up so that the
Let's see if Hahn can make it work. He's already into that. Man, I don't know. Oh, boy. Hahn's really great job. Hahn with the whole shot to 170 and 125. Ozonsky beers it at 31. Blaster in behind her. Pleska on the number 7. Keene, I don't know what happened. Keene had a great start on that 106. Oh. Race number 6. Pro-Am 4-stroke ski light. Race number 6. Pro-Am. Yeah. Oh, no. What are you doing to me? Pro-Am 4-stroke ski light. As soon as you came near me, it shut off. Maybe you have ESPN. No? Ma'am, there's no harassing you outside. Susan, take it easy.
Check. This one seems to work good.
Beers on that 31 coming down the front straight. Did she get by Hahn? Looked like she got around Hahn on that 31. Hahn on the 172. Pleska in third. Coming down, got about 125 of Ozonsky. Lucas Keene on the 106. Out of Annahawka, New Jersey, coming down that front straight, trying to reel that crew back in. I think he already had a bad turn on the inside. That inside's tight. Back out in front of Beers. They're battling back and forth. Pleska holding off Ozonsky, and in behind Keene, looking like he's gaining a little bit, making up some room here. Of Ozonsky looking like got around Pleska. I don't see. Comes Pleska coming down the front straight, losing a couple of positions. I don't know what happened. Didn't see. She could have, I don't know, maybe had a bad. Oh, of course, they got the Joker buoy, don't they? They're pro class. I think they're hitting Joker buoy, so it's going to shake things up a bit, if you will.
So if you're
Once again, you can hear that pump coming out of the water. It's tough to keep those blasters in. HX is definitely a little bit better, but this is the weather for the blasters. They love that smooth water, and a lot of times they can get around these HXs, but she's got a blaster in front of her, so. Brett Hahn making work on this Sunday afternoon. Race number 6, Pro-Am, 4-stroke ski light in no particular order. The 595, Kelly Wilcox out of Franklin, New Hampshire, sponsored by No Limit Metalworks, Hot Slag, Jet Pilot, Jet Trim, Moto Option, Z-Force Racing, Sling Danger Racing Fuels. We got the 555 of Billy Shaw out of Salem, New Hampshire, and the 33 of the Cashel, Florida. Sunny Daisy, Tennessee. Sponsored by TC Free Ride, 60 Helmets ODI, Chase Plumbing and Mechanical, McClure Racing, Cardio Systems, and Action Sport Canopies. Speaking of canopies, somebody lost the canopy yesterday in that crazy storm. Somebody left their canopy on and the thing got wadded. Pretty bad, but an expensive pop-up. Not these $200 ones you buy at Costco, you know. She's bent.
There are routers that I think can do the same kind of cellular bonding and that are really good.
Still trying to reel in Hahn on that 31 boat. Hahn in about mid-course here on that 172 blue boat right there coming across the back straight. Momo Beers on that 31 orange boat. Lucas Keane coming down on the 106. Once again, if you're a spectator, haven't had a chance, welcome to walk down in the pits, talk to any of these racers if you're interested in just picking their brain, asking some questions. They're always willing to chat up a spectator. If you haven't made your way to the merch tent or the merch trailer / lean-to over here, big blue canopy. The ladies over here got some great merchandise if you want to save your memory on a t-shirt. We got Moto Option gear. We got East Coast Watercross Tour shirts, hats, glasses, gloves, goggles, you name it. Onesies. We got baby onesies over there. Baby onesies. You believe that?
And also that Facebook's going to
Number 7 coming down the front straight. Once again, SBT. Shop SBT.com. Check them out online. And if you're friends or family, or say, hey, you gotta watch them. Do you know they're okay? We got checkered flag. I'm like, Brett Hahn had some issues. All right, Hahn coming through on the checkered flag. Beers in behind him, followed by Lozanski in the top 3.
Well, no, my backup is $20 more. This is way expensive. But I sent you a link for $100. Yeah, I sent him a link to the one that's $20 more. Get that. Sandbag. Put a sandbag on each leg, and in the middle area, you just suitable weight on it.
Plusky coming down through that start finish.
And then like that, it takes this style, so like this cup So, like, because one of the first things you do is you have to level your camera, so you put it out and you look at that, and you can comfortably level in any direction. The benefit of that, too, is, like, a medium step is, like, that tripod's $100. You can put a much nicer head on top of it, and that's, like, that's how I did a stepping stone. I started with that one, and the head that came with it.
All right.
So, like, I want nicer.
We're going to fire them up and get this moto underway. We're moving right along here. Don't forget awards after the races here. Wow. McClure. No slouch in there. Right on the money. Cash McClure.
Really, this is a huge improvement.
Come on, he's Mike. Made it up from Tennessee and stretches legs up on the lakes up here. Doing a great job. Kelly looking over his shoulder. He's got the 555 of Shaw in his pocket. See if he can hold him off. Race number 7, Junior X2. Junior X2, you're up on deck. Next. I already see him. They're getting ready. Warren Burke. I see Warren down there. Sebastian. We're going to battle it out one more time today. We're on our last. What do we got? Another 6 races today?
You have to think about it.
Try to talk and fix something.
Yep. I've gotten really good at ignoring people.
But it's good to have a good announcer that's on it because they'll.
Exactly, yeah.
Kelly Wilcox putting some distance now between that 555 of Shaw. Once again, a big thank you to Sylvan Beach, all the volunteers, all the emergency crew, EMT, firefighters, police that take the time to help us out and let us borrow your beach for the weekend. We love this venue. All love to visit your restaurants and always enjoy the time here at Sylvan. Beautiful lake up here. Here comes that sun, and boy, it's starting to heat up. It's starting to heat up.
I'll throw my drone in the air to get back. He's going to 7. He's probably got 5 minutes. 6 minutes. You're fine. You think, man, it is what it is. We're good. Take over this.
McClure coming down that front straight, making his way to the right-hand side of the course. Just slicing and carving through that water. No problem. Boy, I tell you, Sylvan Beach, the Oneida Lake really gave us a little gift. Smooth waters. We came here Friday, and it was really scary. Almost a repeat of last year, I thought. I'm like, here we go again, 8-foot waves. I like the chop. I like chop, but not too much. Yeah, not 6-8 footers. I don't like that. Breaking up against 30 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour winds. It's just not a good time. McClure on the halfway mark, coming down that front straight, putting a lot of distance between first and second. Wilcox, I think, still holding off the third place
I think we're at, 6 and then 7.
of the 555 of Shaw. All right, so this is race number 7. The number 11, Warren Burke, out of Hilton, New York. My neck of the woods. He's sponsored by Mom and Dad, 10mm moto option, jet trim. Nickerson Performance at BRP Museum. You'll hear those words a lot throughout the series. A lot of support there. The 117 of Dominic DeTolo. The 795 of Sebastian Wilcox. He's out of Franklin, New Hampshire. He's on that 585. 595, excuse me. No Limit, sponsored by No Limit Metalworks, Hot Slag, Jet Pilot, Jet Trim, Moto Options, Z-Force Racing, and Slain Danger Race and Fuels. And the 808, Christopher Van Wee out of Baldwinsville, New York. Sponsored by SBT, HydroTurf, Moto Church, Adrenaline Junkies, Rad Dudes, Showtime Freestyle, Watcon, Belusion, ODI Grips, Jetson, and Pro Rider Magazine. Who's getting a whole shot, X2 Juniors? Who's getting it? Oh, what happened, Warren? Now it's, I don't know. Van Wee down at the end, he threw his hand up. He's, he's got the outside option. Yeah, he did. I don't know, Sebastian's the one. He's got the pole, so he's the one to look at right there on that 595. He's no slouch. Warren, you're going to have your hands full with that 595 next to you. Once again, race number 6. Coming in, Cash McClure caking that checkered flag, followed by the 595 of Kelly Wilcox. And in behind on the 555, Billy Shaw, making that last turn, coming down that front straight. I don't know. I'm not down on the line, but I think there's probably a lot of smack talking down there. I can see it. No, nothing going on? No, okay. All right. You got a crew of young spectators here sitting down in the line. They want to see what's going on.
Gotcha. You're good.
He's got company, though. Wilcox right on his back skirt tails. Let's see what's going on here. No, let's not leave out Van Wees on the outside option, so... Woo! Burke's got company in that 111. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Going back. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Wilcox coming on the inside. Burke left the door open, and Wilcox slid right in there. Van Wheat coming down through the front straight. And behind him is the 117, the Tolo. All right, race number 8, women's 1100 limited and beginner 1100 limited. Race number 8, you're up on deck. Wilcox out in front on that 5.95. In behind him, the 111 of Warren Burke, and he's putting a little bit of distance between the two. Got by him. They're battling out in the middle section of the inside option, and Sebastian got around Warren. Warren had a great start, too. Sebastian caught a wave over the hood and kind of it held him up from getting a little bit of a better start, but he didn't let that affect him at all. He just got out there and made it happen. Sebastian coming down that front straight, letting it eat. Warren Burke on that 111. Terry's boat. That's his mom's old boat. I don't know if she's still running X2. I don't think so. I think transferred over into the 800 class and doing a fantastic job. Giving all of us guys a run for our money, I can tell you that much right now. All right, no particular order. We got Women's 1100 Limited, the 612 of Stephanie Sinclair out of Parma, Ohio. And we got a few racers. We got Susan Zipkin on the number 7. That is a 97 XP. The first year for that design. Look a little different than the other X4s. She's out of Newton, New Hampshire. Sponsored by Global Integrated Technologies, Weeks Brother Watersports. Once again, Global Integrated Technologies being a big supporter of the series here as well. And the 747 of Brian Baker out of Central Square, New York. Sponsored by GoPro, Action Sports, Canopy, Turtlebox Audio, Factory Effects, AOT Racing. And he just wanted to put a big shout out to Ryan Sheedy and Sheedy Extreme Service Center. Just wanted a huge thank. I think that is a Sheedy boat up for sale. $59.95. It could be yours. No lie either. That baby's set up, and that's a fast boat right there. We used to run Rec Light. Rec Light's kind of been a little light. Last lap, Wicked dropping the yellow, or excuse me, the white flag. Yellow, yeah. Warren holding it right side up, putting the hammer down, putting in the time, letting her eat down that front straight. Got a good run. Sebastian, one more turn. That checkered flag coming out. Yeah, Sebastian Wilcox on that 5.95 for the win. Been very consistent on that X2, doing a great job. He's a consistent racer all the way around, actually. Doesn't really matter what he's on. Same with Warren Burke. Here we go, the 111 in that second place position. All right, we're going to get race number 8 underway here shortly. We're letting one more racer about halfway through the course here, and once again, just trying to wrap up these motos. We got about 4 races left for the day. Race number 9, the Pro-Am X2 Open. You're up on deck after we cut these ladies loose. And gentlemen, on race number 8. So get your holders in order and we can move right along. I know everybody wants to get their trailer loaded up and head on down the road. Next stop. What is the next stop? Pennsylvania? Yeah, we're down in Clark, Pennsylvania. I believe I've heard we're some kind of river down there or something. But yeah, looking forward to that. Kind of on the west side of PA, mid to west side of PA. Not bad.
The idea here is that if one goes down, we got redundant. We got to look at that. That's very.
The Pennsylvania round's actually Lock Haven. We moved it to Lock Haven, Pennsylvania, where they run the 54-year running war. Oh, I got it. Ditkin rocketing out to a hole shot. See if you can hold it to the checkers. With Baker right on her tail. Baker spins out a bit. A little aggressive. Sinclair just cruising on the outside, though. Baker makes the move around Zipkin. Sinclair with the hole shot. Atta girl, Steph. Green flag. 747 Baker. Oh, we got a missed buoy. Scorers, could you mark Stephanie as a missed buoy on that one? She's going to need to hit the makeup.
Who missed the buoy? I didn't.
Steph missed the buoy.
Oh.
We'll see if she picks up the makeup. She definitely saw that she missed it. We've got Goldfinger down in the water pointing for her. Hopefully she sees the golden suit of Brent Hahn. Hit the makeup, Steph. Hit the makeup. Don't forget. She's not paying attention. Look over at it. Oh. Brent's pulling his long hair out now. Good try, Brent. Can only do so much.
It's going to be an interesting conversation on the way home.
That leaves some fresh water for Mr. Baker. Now he can practice his smooth throttle and steering he's been working on all weekend. Look at that smooth turn. Look at that smooth turn. Now we're cooking. There it is. He's starting to figure it out. A little twitchy in that one. A little aggressive with his steering, but we're getting better every moto he races. Now he's out for a Sunday cruise. Now he's going to stay on the boat. Sinclair in P2. Zipkin on that nice, beautiful XPL. First weekend racing that boat.
All right, race number 9, Pro-Am X2 Open. Pro-Am, come on now. Pro-Am X2 Open, you're up on the line, and you are next in the gate.
X2 up next is going to be a Joker buoy class. So is Junior Sports Spec. Junior Sports Spec is also going to be a Joker buoy class. Aren't you excited? Look at the excitement on their face. Nice. Last lap, white flag. Baker leading this one. Sinclair still holding off to Zipkin. See if she can hold it off for one more lap. One more lap. Nice easy class for course marshals Kevin and Randy out there. Randy's just cruising along, taking a quick little nap. He's got his Ninja Turtles side in his back. Drove all the way up from Florida to help us out. Spent the week at our house in Laconia, New Hampshire, going to Bike Week, enjoying the festivities quite a bit. Almost got a bicycle stolen. No harm, no foul. Baker with the checkers. Ooh, Zipkin pushing hard, almost spins out. Sinclair, Stephanie with the second place finish. First race this season for her. First race this season for Susan Zipkin on that yellow number 7. I see a bearded Mr. Hillsgrove over here.
Tell us when you got a good feed.
All right, we're going. That's here. This is Pro-Am X2 Open. I got to step out here for a minute. We'll get this next race announced. Number 9 of, excuse me, yeah, right. I have my glasses on. Number 3, Carl Hodge, out of Warminster, Pennsylvania. He's sponsored by Blue Nightmare, West Coast, Gator Power Performance, Black Sheep Racing, and Wave Crasher. The number 7, Caleb Plescott out of West Henrietta, New York. Sponsored by Watcon, Moto Option, and Pro Watercraft. The 11 is Pete Burke out there. No. Go. The number 51 of John Lazonsky out of West Hartford, Connecticut, sponsored by Showtime Freestyle, Jet Trim, Blue Can Racing, and Rad Dudes. The 97 of Mark Hennigan out of Blackstock, Ontario, sponsored by IPD Racing, the 2024 Golden Ticket. The 117 of Jason Duquette out of Baldwinsville, New York. The 315 of Sam Meyer out of Blackstock, Ontario. And the 997 of that orange boat with that orange mohawk, no other than Andrew Freeman out of Painted Post, New York. Andrew doesn't even have holders. He's like, nah, I can win it. No big deal. All right, that's race number 9. I'm ducking out. We'll be back with you here shortly. Enjoy these races. I think Sean Dudek, your race director, is going to be on the mic here. I'll holler back at you in a few minutes.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this Pro MX2 Open Moto. We've got, who just hit the Joker over there? We got somebody hitting the Joker. That was the 107. Hitting the Joker. We got the 315 coming through. The 51 of John John. I think he's taking the Joker already. Kayla hits the Joker. Who else there? It looks like Andrew hit the Joker. I don't know if Carl is in it yet. Carl's just sitting down, cruising along. 997 with the other number 7 on it is Andrew Freeman, borrowing his girlfriend's boat, getting beat by his girlfriend. Typical. He doesn't have a very long drive home, so it won't be too bad for him. Up next is race number 10, Pro-Am 1100 Limited. Should be in staging. Get all the old men out, the super seniors. They learned where they're supposed to be going on warm-up now. It took them a couple days to figure it out. But it looks like they've all gone on the right side of the buoy. Carl on the 3 boat chasing down Kayla. I believe it's 4th position too. I know Kayla's hit the Joker. I did not get a chance to see if Carl hit the Joker. The 97 to Mark Cardigan coming through the checkers with 1 minute left to go in a lap. They're blasting their way through lap traffic in the back section. says, I'll take that, thank you. You can have this spray. I'm out of here. That would be Kayla in P2 and Carl in P3. Andrew Freeman in P4. It's much quieter now that Andrew is on a backup boat and not on the regular 997. I can actually hear myself think when he goes by. It's louder than the Beers boat, which is pretty loud. John is stretching out that lead out there. He's really getting the hang of that X2 pretty well. This is a white flag for him. Last lap for John Mazonski. Out of West Hartford, Connecticut. Sponsored by Showtime Freestyle, Jet Trim, Blue Can Racing, and Rad Dudes. Checkered flag, John Mazonski with the W. I can't recall what he finished in the first moto. He was top 3, I believe. So that could be an overall for him. P2 for Kayla. P3 for Carl, still racing through the finish line. P4 for Andrew Freeman.
You good?
Yeah, I'll have someone switch out and go for that.
Want me to get him?
All right, race number 10.
No, actually, go ahead and do your thing. You're going to fly, right?
Yeah, for a little bit. When are you heading down? Moto 11?
Yeah, I'll head out.
All right, we got the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 Limited, or we can just call it the Super Senior class. Either or, because they all fit in the Super Senior division. But don't let that fool you. There is a combined 200 years of experience on the line.
Ready?
Yeah, we'll wait till the end of races and watch them do their final thing, and then.
Is he ready? Oh, that's yours.
Green light, Todd Sarzinski timed that perfect on the purple boat. Let's see if Dave Davidson remembers where he's going this time. He had a little brain fart last time. Might be the age. Might have just been excited being out front. And he hits the right buoy. Well done, he learns. He's a slow learner, but he is a learner indeed. Vrabel on the outside, slaying the outside in front of Todd. He's going to be excited not to be in Todd's spray all day long again. Davidson with the hole shot. full of spray. Davidson's going to try and stretch out a lead as much as he can. And hopefully he's smart enough to wait until the end to take the Joker buoy now, instead of taking it early. He was nervous he would forget. He's having some memory issues in his old age, I think. But it certainly isn't affecting his ability to ride fast, because he is on rails out there. As is Mike Vrabel. Rick May took the win in the first moto. He's going to have to pull some tricks out of his hat. Davidson coming by to spray the rocks a little bit. Just coming in close, get an idea what the rocks look like. Yeah, I'm watching it from here, Randy. We're keeping an eye on the Joker boys. Keeping an eye on the boys in the Joker. These guys have to hit the Joker buoy one time per moto at their own choosing, which involves a good amount of strategy, and it loses quite a bit of length in the lead. Davidson is smart and doesn't hit in this one. If I were Todd Sarzinski, I would hit it. Rick May hits it. Smart move by Mr. May. Still stays in front of Todd.
Good job, good job.
Looks like the Dixon boat is doing Dixon boat things and coming to a slow, steady stop. And he's giving it the old shake. And the hit didn't seem to work, but he's going to take the Joker buoy anyway. Davidson still out in the lead. Davidson and Vrabel need to hit the Joker. Vrabel is making an intelligent move this time, as opposed to last time he waited and then just followed Todd through. Well done, Mr. Vrabel. We had a chat about this, like I said we would. Gave him some expert advice, and it paid off. Still holds off Rick May. So now this is for position. So now everyone has hit the Joker except for Mr. Davidson, but he has enough of a lead. He could hit it this lap and feel comfortable with himself, not forgetting it in the last lap, or worried that Shelley would forget to throw the white flag. That was part of his concern. He was not trusting Shelley's ability to remember. Oh, Davidson didn't want to take it that time. We got Pete Burke flying the drone over Davidson's head. Big shout out to the Burke family, the Terry Burke and Pete Burke, for putting on this live stream with Charles Winchard out of Louisiana. We have a dream team assembled here with East Coast Watercross, with employees from all over that are enthusiasts and diehards. That's why we have such a good event. We have our lovely Wicked Princess up in the tower, hailing from Canada, eh? We've got Charles Gwinchard from photography out of Louisiana. We have Pete and Terry Burke out of New York. We have Jason Hillsgrove, now moved to New York, formerly of New Hampshire, just walking around looking handsome as a sucker, fully bearded.
The year after I did it.
We've got Dixon coming in on the hook. Everybody wave to Dixon. Sounds like a seized engine. No good. Time to build it into a limited boat, Corey.
No, I don't like it.
No more open boat for you. All right, let's see if Davidson takes the Joker in this lap. Vrabel is reeling him in a little bit. I don't know if Davidson made a mistake or not, but his gap is definitely not big enough for him to take the Joker. I think Vrabel will get him if he does take the Joker. Davidson took it? Oh, Davidson did take it. Never mind. That's the difference. We need some holders down on the line. The Beers family and the Nickerson family is down there, so we're going to need everybody on the beach to come down and hold. And the junior sports spec is going to be a Joker movie class. That 16 boat of Todd's is a pretty purple boat. He builds pretty boats and fast boats. Some people just build pretty boats. Some people just build fast boats. Todd likes to do both. We've got 50 seconds and a lap left. Looks like, unless there's a mistake, our finish order is probably going to be Davidson, Vrabel, May, Sarzinski.
Looking awesome, dude.
Vrabel, no Supermans for Vrabel. He's in full attack mode. He's not looking to mess around. Rick May is not going to let off until the checkered flag comes out, though. We need some more holders down on the line. I know the day is getting late, and I know everyone is tired. Your hangovers must be wearing off by now, so get in the water and help hold the Beers family and the Nickerson family. How many more holders do we need down there? One more holder? Oh, Charlie McCarthy is strutting down in. He's ready to go. We need one more now. We got Dan Weedy coming down. All right, we accomplished the mission of filling the holders for the Beers. All because old Dan had to stub his toe. Getting out of the tub too quick. Busted his foot. Checkered flag, Davidson, Vrabel, May, Sarzinski. I do believe that is a 2-1 for Davidson then. So that gives Davidson the win for the overall over May.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate
Doing
that.
some quick math in my head, and that seems like Davidson P1 on the weekend, on the day. May P2. And then that probably is Vrabel P3, because what did Todd finish in the first moto? Callie, what did Todd finish in the first moto? Third, right? 3-4? Vrabel's a 4-3. That gives it to Vrabel then. So I'd say the overall today is going to be Davidson, May, Vrabel. Junior sports specs starting up, cleaning them out. We're going to make these kids do the Joker. They are ready to go, pulling their holders right out. Good start. distracted talking for a minute. Typical. What do we got out there? Looks like Ryder up front. Colin in second. Is that right? Followed by Avery. Then Liam. And then Jake, it looks like. All right, we got 12-year-old. Oh, that's Colin. Colin's got the lead. That's because Ryder took the Joker. Ponytail flying in second place. That puts Liam Beers in third. Oh. Looks like Liam's got to go. The makeup way out there in left field. Must have missed the buoy. Brother Jake following. Both missed it. They both hit the makeup, so they are good to go. So that leaves Colin out front, and Colin needs to hit the Joker at some point. Looking to redeem himself for his first moto. He got beat by the young lady Ryder in second place. He's looking back, smiling, trying to figure out when he should take the Joker. I suggest the last lap, sir. Does Bill Beer Sr. have any tricks to remind him to take the Joker? Senior, did you tell him to take it on the last lap if he's leading? It takes a lot of strategy in the Joker. Yeah, it makes these kids think. It makes the old guys think too. You got to put some strategy into things. You got to factor out smooth water. You got to factor in spray, distances, gaps, lap traffic. If you're coming into lap traffic or need to get around lap traffic. When your competitors have taken it, there's lots of strategy that go into just a simple Joker buoy that gets thrown into the mix. Especially when it is this far away. Colin with a healthy lead. With 1:20 left on the clock. We've got this fancy countdown timer. We're the only ones in the country to use a countdown timer. Nobody has come up with that idea yet, and it's a pretty simple and effective solution because it's double-sided. We can see it from the course, so you know how long you're going to suffer. And you can see it from the starting line, so you know when to get into staging. These jet ski racers are notoriously slow for getting to the line. So we help them out by giving them a number to look at. And it seems to work really well because we are cruising and way ahead of schedule. We're going to be getting into awards as soon as we are done. We're getting the fancy factory fade podium backdrop built. Get that knocked up. We can leave it up because we're not having hurricane force winds. Thank God we took it down, or it would be in the next county from the winds last night. We had 60-mile-an-hour gusts, some 70-mile-an-hour gusts, and hail, and ridiculous lightning. We're going to need a course marshal to nudge these swimmers out by the makeup buoy to get a little further away. This is going to be the white flag lap, and Colin Beers makes the smart choice to hit the Joker. All these kids learned well. We made them do it last year a couple of times. So Colin Beers, P1, last lap. Ryder down, second place. Unless there's a mistake. This looks like a finish order. Avery Nickerson still charging in third. Liam Beers looking around for his brother or something. A little confused. Doesn't know what's going on. Dad said go, so he's back on the throttle. Up next is race number 12, Pro-Am Ski Lights. This is going to be a good one to watch. There's been some really healthy battles. Checkered flag, Colin Beers. Ryder Downey. Avery Nickerson. Liam Beers. All right, Pro-Am Ski Lights. This is going to be a good one to watch. Is the 595 empty of water currently? Metza? Just go faster, blow all the water out. No excuses, Seb. We've got the 595 of Sebastian Wilcox, the 782 of Ben Corsetti, the number 6 of Cowboy Jack Cutts, the number 13, James Hagar. The number 131, Michelle Corsetti. The 316 of Austin Jones. This is a very, very competitive class and has seen some great battles all weekend long. A lot of moving around of positions. Cash McClure has not moved around positions much. He's been on the top step of the podium every class. Seems there is no stopping the boy from Tennessee. And a great start. And Cash McClure shot out of a cannon. Looking over, keeping an eye on his competitors. Sebastian Wilcox holds the pole on the inside. Let's see which Yamaha Superjet is going to make it to the checkered flag first. Seb makes a good first left-hander at the SBT buoy. Cash is on a tear on the outside. Seb rails is yellow. Rails is red. It's going to be a drag race. Who's going to get the whole shot? Looks like the 595 gets the whole shot. Half full of water and all. Followed by the 33, Cash McClure. Ben Corsetti, Michelle Corsetti, Jack Cutts, Austin Jones, James Hagar. These guys have swapped positions on the start every moto almost, besides Cash. Hagar is going to be doing some work now to try and get by Austin Jones. These boys have put in a ton of work in the off-season. Especially the 316 of Jones riding down in Florida with a lot of fast boys, and it is showing. He's been riding with the likes of David Cabrera Motorsports, one of the sponsors of our Florida Round down in Lake Alfred, Florida, and will likely be a sponsor of our winter series coming up this winter in Auburndale, Florida, or Lake Alfred, Florida. You surround yourself with fast people, you are going to get faster. Let's see, does the 33 machine have the legs? It does. There's no way Cash is going to leave that door open for Seb. Seb's going to try and cut over his wake, use his wake as a burn.
Hey guys.
A veteran strategy out of the 12-year-olds.
Thank you, I appreciate it. No, that's okay.
That's all Cash needed was a little bit of open air, and I think that's the last Seb is going to see of him.
Just in case it rains, right?
Ben Corsetti with one hurt thumb is going to try and chase down the 12-year-old Sebastian. followed by Michelle Corsetti, chasing down her husband, and Austin Jones and Jack Cutts. I did not notice where Austin got by Jack. Cash takes a look over his shoulder, look over at Mom, back on to business. Seb's cruising, hikes his shorts up, show everybody some thigh. And then we've got Austin, drag racing Corsetti. Looks like Corsetti took the Joker. Looks like Michelle took the Joker.
Blue shirt! Can I get you scoop? Sorry about that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
Five minutes to go and one lap in this moto. Moto number 12. Moto number 13 is coming up. Novice runabout 1100 limited. Should be making your way down to the line shortly. Like Cash has plenty of time to take the Joker buoy if he feels it at any point in time. Sebastian Wilcox is going to want to hold off on doing the Joker buoy because he's got the likes of Ben Corsetti breathing down the back of his neck. Sees that he's halfway, knows that he needs to drop the hammer and figure something out to get by Sebastian. If I were Mr. Corsetti in his position, I would take the Joker. I see a wake coming from the Joker buoy. I believe that Jack Cutts took it. He had plenty of room in front of Hager. Now he's in the wash behind Corsetti. Michelle Corsetti, that is. Kayla Plitzka. Can I get you guys to step over to your left a little bit? Thank you. We had to choose to live stream out of the trailer in case of more hurricane force winds. We can shut the door quickly, protect all of Charles Quinchard's equipment from the wind and rain of Lake Oneida. This lake has punished us enough over the years. Like last year, we got pretty well wrecked in the storm, ruined our end of season race. I don't know if I'd say ruined it, but it certainly made it interesting. We had 6 to 7 foot, sometimes 8 foot high waves. Minute 51 left in a lap. Make sure Cash McClure remembers that he's got to hit the Joker. Cash hasn't hit the Joker yet, right? He did? Second lap he did. All right, he's good. He could hit it 5 more times and still be good. Oh no, Sebastian's down. That means water in the intake. Course Marshal Kevin's coming to hook him again. Luckily, Kevin's getting good at hooking the 595. It's been towed in 3 out of 4 times this weekend. That is a bummer because he was P2 in the first moto and was holding a solid P2 in front of Corsetti. So that moves Corsetti to P2. Austin Jones to P3. Michelle Corsetti to P4. Cowboy Jack Cuts to P5. Hagar P6 as Cash McClure comes by to lap Mr. Hagar.
One more step, guys. One more step. Thank you.
Two more laps left for Mr. Corsetti here. His thumb is very excited that there's only 2 more laps on the weekend. Did some pretty good damage to some ligaments, I believe. And has got a long road of recovery yet. All of us that do this, extreme sports, know the highs and lows, and one of the lows is getting hurt and having to deal with the recovery time. All you want to do is get back out and race. Last lap, Cash McClure, he comes by to lap Cowboy Jack Cuts, who was the champion of this class last year. He was Mr. Consistency last year. 13 of Hagar stepped up his game this year quite a bit. He put a hell of a fight up last year for the championship. But Cuts edged him out. The name of the game is consistency if you want to win a series with East Coast Watercross, because last year we did 10 rounds. This year we have 12 rounds. All it takes is one bad round. White flag for Mr. Corsetti. A good recovery from a relatively bad start for the 316. Kepler sponsored rider Austin Jones goes by and it smells like clots. That's because it is clots. I want to thank our paramedics for coming out today, helping us out, even though they've been very busy around town. There's been a lot of damaged property from the high winds. And a familiar sight, the 595 on the back of Kevin's course marshal boat. And Randy with his yellow flag. It's a nice little parade, a little father-son, adopted son parade. Up next, novice 1100 runabout limited. This is a class that has some battles, and it could go any which direction. Can the 69 of Cole Batzel stay on top? We don't know. Cove could go either way. That's what she said. We've got a stacked line down here. Can David Anderson hold it off? Can Gabor get it? Maybe a Keen? Keen needs to stay on the boat. He might be good. Start them up. They lift these things up and blow all the water out of the exhaust. That way there's less restriction when they shoot out of the line. We have a hand in the air. Look, oh, he's good to go. The line is staging. The line is staged. We got a green light. Gandhi likes it. Let's see. Looks like Cove got a good one. It looks like Burke on the outside. Burke boat is built by Todd Sarzinski and everybody, the whole team. Kobe, oh yeah, waves to the crowd, fan club, followed by Terry Burke and Gabor. We got the Key boat, Andrew Anderson, Tanner Batzel, Brody Seven with a good start. And then another Key. We got a boat upside down on the left-hand side. John Dick doing freestyle. I have not seen that move pulled off in the vintage freestyle. We got a couple Miss Buoys out there I'm hearing over the radio. Combs decided to take it on the first lap. That was a bold strategy. I don't know if I would agree with that one. That puts Terry up front in clean water, and I don't think you want Terry Burke in clean water. Followed by Gabor. Now Combs is going to be in dirty water for the rest of the race, and Terry's going to wait till the last lap to take it. So he's going to have to be right on her tail, even through the dirty water.
Sorry. Yeah, so.
I think Terry Burke's smart enough to take it on the last lap now that she's in clean water. Oh boy, bold move. Terry Burke going for the Joker. I think she's got enough room. This is going to be close though. Oh boy, Gabor. Oh, she's got him. All right, Terry, that worked out. Only by a boat length though. Made me look wrong. Atta girl. Fist pump in the air. She knows what's up. This is Terry Burke's first race on that boat. They just got it built probably a few hours before it hit the water. Todd probably had his head in the hull, on the line, tightening things up, making sure it's good. And it is out in the lead. Looks like Kobe topped the buoy out there. Yeah, just on the right side of it. Yeah. Don't hit my SBT ones, we're running out. I think Cove's the reason why we're running out of SBT buoys. He likes to kiss them a little bit. Just a little kiss. A GoFundMe for SBT buoys. The unfortunate part is we are all out of SBT buoys across the country. We have an order in. SBT has an order in overseas. And with the tariffs, we have had to hold off. But we will have new ones next year. SBT supports the sport more than anybody. And they're going to keep supporting us and get us some more SBT buoys for next season. And hopefully we have a full course. And hopefully other series. Oh, Cove. He's erring on the side of caution and going to hit the makeup, and he's still going to be in good shape. Looks like he's got the legs. I don't think the board is going to be able to make it work. So in that instance, Cove made a good decision to err on the side of caution and go hit the makeup buoy. If it's a questionable buoy that you think you hit, it is always best to hit the makeup and then eliminate the question.
Good to go.
We've got a dead boat, looks like a keen boat, over by the Joker buoy. We've got a slow-moving big boat. Minute 20 to go. them going that fast. I can surely attest to that because a piece of your shoulder will be left behind. Anderson looking over that tower, hoping that that clock says 0, but it does not. And now it does, so next lap will be last lap. And I'm down to the line. After the next moto, we're going to be taking a 30-minute break to reset for awards. And then we will be rolling right into awards and getting everybody on the road. Back home safe. And it's 2:50 now. We'll be done just after 3. Impressive.
Let me know when to switch back. Got it. You are live.
It's not. I'm already on the lake. All the skis are in the water.
Oh boy.
And then again, Lake George on a Saturday is ridiculous. Nice to meet you.
You're up. You're good.
Yeah. I still want to get him on my good ski.
Is Charles racing in this one? This thing said 10% battery. The computer said says 10% battery.
First time rodeo was at their house. And
Okay.
I was like, I don't, yeah, no.
I think you might live dangerously. Oh yeah, that's the spot. That's the spot. Oh yeah.
Well, you're still here. Talk about it.
Oh yeah. My child likes to go and
in 4, cuts in 5. Right back to the mic, right off the boat. Tricky Rick Scherker, world champ, showing us why he's a world champ. He won Expert Vet world champ, I believe, last year. Defending world champ, won it 2 years in a row. Sebastian Wilcox on his Superjet because he broke my 1050. So he's going to ride another hour. Charles Quinchard out of Louisiana, our very own Livestream guru, helping us set up our Livestream setup with Bieber. Kelly Wilcox, baby it is, so he can get a couple more points. Making room for Mike Calvert on my other boat. Mike Calvert's on my Commander 1500. And he's railing on it. Probably goes so good because he's not on a boat that's burning oil constantly. Mike Calvert liked to smoke screen us last year with his boat that was burning oil every race. He's flying on the Commander. Scherker's on a fast power sports boat. They look very similar, but there are small differences between the two. We've got Braden 7 on a Commander. Commander Industries is a sponsor of so many Commanders out here. They are a huge supporter of the sport. White flag lap. If you're interested in getting in the ski GP class,
Guys! Thank you so much.
if you're looking to get into the ski GP class, you can try one of these. I've got a technical Commander, and then you will be instantly hooked and have to go to commanderindustries.com and buy yourself one of these weapons. The G-forces that they turn in corners is just upwards of a G in corners at full speed. These things are absolutely insane. Rick Scherker is messing with Kelly Wilcox now. Putting him 15 laps down, I think, at this point. 16 laps down. Wilcox pulls in. He got more laps than me, so he gets more points. 8 and 7. Checkered flag.
Thank you, sir. Learn from the best.
P2 for Braden 7 behind Scherker. P3 for Mike Calvert. Good ride for Mike Calvert on a borrowed boat. Yeah, Calvert. Good ride. P4 for Charlie McCarthy. His best ride yet this season, I think. And he's not even on his Commander. His Commander boat was having some issues. Had some mechanicals, so he dragged out his SXR 1500. And that's a wrap for round 4, 2025 SBT East Coast Watercross Tour. Give us 30 minutes to get set up for award ceremony. We're going to drag that podium out. A couple gentlemen with strong hands are going to drag that podium out for me, and we are going to roll into awards. We're going to reset the live stream, so we'll live stream the awards, right, Charles? Charles is coming off his ski. He's going to be tired, but he's going to still get the job done and move the live stream. Pete's got it. Thumbs up from Pete. We're moving the live stream. We're ready to roll. 30 minutes. We're going to be right back out here. Follow along. We're going to be rolling into awards and getting everybody on the road.
Oh, this makes me on the way, right? That's nice. Yeah.
I actually did not see that. I saw it. Something did. He had it like facing. Yeah, I will let you. Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you.